Hey, Denise here, and this is Pose of the Week. Our pose today is Prasarita Padottanasana. Don't you love the Sanskrit name? Seriously. So this is a wide leg forward fold. I'm standing on my feet for this. And I'm gonna just talk about my foundations for this, and we'll do a little playing around. How about that? So we often hear the cue to align the pinky edge of the foot with the short edges of the mat. And you know, that works quite well. For some people, they might be more comfortable turned out a little bit. Some might tend to turn in quite a lot. So what I recommend is you can decide after we use the activation pattern. That might make you decide, I'm going to tweak my foot foundation a little bit. Because in this pose, if you just come and see what would happen naturally to my knees with my particular legs. So if I just align that way and I don't activate here, you can see that my kneecaps tend to dial inward. But as soon as I activate my lateral lines, boom, they get into alignment. So I want to feel just like I do in my Tadasana pose. This is where I set up this foundation. I want to do the same thing here. I'm going to ground into my feet and energize my legs as though I'm dialing them away from each other. This is going to create some good stability for me here. Then I can inhale and reach. I feel I'm engaging from my pelvic floor. I'm going to bend from the hips. You'll notice there's an ever so slight bend of the knee. I'm not locking my knee at all. And I'm going to bring my hands down. Now this is where you have to check in again. Did I just lose that activation, or is it still with me? So check it out. You want to see that your arches are lifting. And now stretch your chest forward. Alignment through the spine. Today I'm going to play with a block. I'm going to actually press down into this block. Keep my body energized. My weight is on my feet. But I'm going to pull this block toward me. And then I'm going to reach it out. And then I'm going to pull. So in this, I'm teaching my body a pulling action, which we don't really have a lot of opportunity for that in yoga. And I have this suspended moment here before I put the block back down where my core has to hold me upright. So that is quite a lot of kinesthetic skill that we can incorporate right here. I've got to keep my legs organized, keep my core energized, and then I get to pull with my arms all the way into my shoulders and connect that to my spine and my core. So really wonderful. And so once I've done that a few times, I might decide to keep one hand down and raise the other arm up, bringing a spin into my upper back again, which is super beneficial for those tissues themselves, but it's also very transferable to actions that we do in life. And as you probably know, it's often lifting, twisting actions where we tweak our back. So we want to make sure that we're practicing them under good load, under good mechanics, and very mindfully. So great opportunity. So remember that, dial those legs out, keep them super active, and engage the core, engage the shoulders. Pulling on the block gives you a fun variation for that posture. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.